Good afternoon and greetings from Bangladesh. I'd like to take the opportunity to welcome you all to my video presentation. This presentation is prepared as a part of the conference session in the 4th International Conference on Information Communication and Computing Technology held in May 11, 2019. The paper titled Embedded Subscriber Identity Module with Context Switching ICICCT on for which is written by two authors, Kaushik Sarkar and K.M. Mujahidul Islam from Daffodil International University, Bangladesh. I am K.M. Mujahidul Islam. As one of the authors, I am very glad to present our work in this conference. I apologize for not being present physically due to delay in visa delivery and other unavoidable circumstances. Let's move on presentation. User of telecommunication technology has four major demands like secure communication, customization and personalize their using communicating system and self-governance also. They want to know and fixed the behavior rules of their technology. Their demands are encouraged to use multiple SIM cards, which is the main reason to use one more device. If we want to port more traditional SIM card within a device, then it does require more space and network chip, which will increase the device cost and size. Moreover, physical SIM can be removed, which also a reason for mobile device loss. This technology also has a bad reputation like SIM cloning. We found two technology like embedded subscriber identity module and virtual subscriber identity module, which are tried to solve following problem and attached some user additional demands. However, they do not consider multiple SIM using. Present smartphone has ported one or two SIM cards to avoid a space problem. In this paper, our main intention was finding limitation of both technology and users' demand to propose the perfect model which will solve those rises problem and considered the user's current demands. To understand better, let's have a look on some major real issues and how overcome those issues by our model. In this scenario, first picture a girl walking across the street with her dainty bag. In this bag, she has a valuable mobile phone. In this time, a thief is stealing the phone from her bag and trying to remove the SIM card. In middle picture, the thief has succeeded to steal the smartphone from her bag and he removed the SIM card and spoofed the device by using some tools. Finally, look back to the owner who is already converted from a happy girl to a sad girl. When our model will be applied, the scenario will be fully different. Here, same girl walking across the street without any extra physical security than before. Same thief trying to steal her phone from her dainty bag. In second picture, we see that the thief has succeeded to steal her smartphone and trying to remove the SIM card. That is totally impossible as we used eSIM technology as a part of our model. Then he tried to spoof by using some tools, but he also failed again and fully frustrated because he tried a lot. Now look back to the owners. See who has no mark of frustration or sadness. In contrast, frustrated thieves are returning her smartphone. This scenario was the security based. Let's have a look on the demand based scenario. Our life is dynamic. We moved around the world without our full family. To communicate our family, we need an unchanged SIM. When we join a new organization, they give their existing SIM because they do not want to lose their existing stakeholders. Different mobile companies give different network strength and offers some different excited package which also force our mind to use another SIM card. So I categorized our needs in three categories: business, private and others. These categories of needs increase device quantity. One more device carry really painful. When context switching model applied, then scenario is defined. Same needs are present like business, private and others. All needs are has ported in on device, so device quantity increasing problem has solved for these issues. To propose this model, we searched a lot and we got only two technology which is partially covered. Let's have a look at a glance on them. Embedded Subscriber Identity Module is a rewritable built-in hardware component which can enable Subscriber Identity Module, and this technology accessed through a mobile radio network. A user's identification module is no longer personalized for a single application at the time of the card's manufacturing, so we need to re-input it after the manufacture. Manage the integration of various SIM cards function independently. Virtual Subscriber Identity Module actually introduced in the year 2012. It considered fully user autonomy. It gives us the access through the internet to modify their function and manage through the central server. It is also allowed to download individual information to a server through validation and verification. Now let's have a look on our research methodology and purpose system. Our main objective was to solving following problem, which are combining and use the benefits of both the eSIM and bSIM modules because they have good requirements also. Customization, personalization is not considered by those technologies, so we considered it. And quality network also. Self-governance already considered by the vSIM, and we merged it with our technology. We wanted to reduce device quantity and response time. We use a hardware component as a container which can help to switch our subscriber identity module. Our intention was exploring the usability and reducing the cost and space. Sharing offload data when we offline a SIM card, then it does not share any data with the device. So our intention was to solve this problem also. This is our proposed architecture. This part I took from eSIM technology, but here I customize something. Here active profile GSM unit and active profile CDMI unit. Actually an SPSC fully handle whole procedure that came from the network. Profile database means here all profile will be stored. Here some component like eCast, ISDR, telecom framework, platform service manager, policy rule enforcement, all will work same as eSIM. We do not touch anything within this module. Cellular network tower will connect it with cellular telephone network through cellular telephone network with cellular telephone network interface, and cellular network interface will connect with subscriber profile manager SPM. This site considered in vSIM, so I called it vSIM server. When any request came through the cellular telephone network via cellular telephone network interface to the SPM, then it control every request. When a request came from the network, then it first check is profile modification request or deletion request. If not, then it also check again is profile active or if active. They found if active, then it follow the traditional procedure. If not, then it request to the system to active GSM unit. It actually requests to the SPSC in device. Is profile modification or deletion request? Yes. Then it also check again is profile active or not. If not, then it will allow to modify or delete. And check the request type. If request type is modification, then active again the last activated profile after the modification. If the request is deletion, then it active next profile after deletion procedure. When profile is active, then first it does deactivate the profile and do the same procedure that I already described. In SPM, when get a request from network, then it first go to the subscriber profile manager and check is profile deletion or modification request. If yes, then it also again check profile found or not. If not, then it send to the dialer enable feedback. If yes, then allowed to delete or modify profile. When is profile deletion or modification request is not, then it all again check profile found or not. If profile not found, then it send again enable feedback. When it get profile, then it again check profile is active or not, or temporary busy or free flag. It check active profile flag which has 3 status like active, free and temporary busy. When get free flag, then it again checks requested profile flag which has also 3 status: online, closed or offline. When online, then it routes the request to the device. When it offline, then send the profile activation request through current activated network profile and wait until get request back. If request profile flag are closed, then feedback is sent feedback enabled. When active profile flag active, then it sends the waiting or busy feedback to the dialer. If active profile flag temporary busy, then it does wait. If wait time high, then it again send waiting feedback or busy feedback. If low, then it check again. Here we have shown a comparison between eSIM, vSIM and our purpose model. So let's have a look. Multiple SIM activation system eSIM does not allow and vSIM also does not allow, but our proposed model it allowed. Offline profile cannot share contacts. eSIM and vSIM cannot share, but our proposed model can share. eSIM vSIM also can back up the profile from device which may introduced with SIM cloning. So we removed it in our proposed model. So our proposed model is no here. eSIM and vSIM send the feedback or waiting feedback to check end device. Enable or waiting feedback processing time is long in both technology eSIM and vSIM, but our proposed model short as we process this request from the SPM. eSIM does not consider user autonomy, but vSIM and our proposed model considered this user autonomy through internet access with SPM server. Both are considered profile owner authentication. Master password for modification not specified in eSIM. In vSIM and our proposed model considered this. CDMI and GSMI active at a time in eSIM technology not mentioned yet. Also vSIM not mentioned, but we did it. Here is our screenshot of our demonstration simulation. So we have 3 network. Here is 1 with identity is 015. Here is 017. Here is 019. This is vSIM server and 2 dialer device 1 and dialer device 2. Here is receiver device. So this device already connected through 017 network with vSIM server. In next, here dialer device 1 wanted to communicate with this receiver device to establish a voice channel, as this device already connected with this network, so it doesn't delay. Here dialer device 2 wanted to establish a voice channel with receiver device using 015 network of receiver device, but this device is not connected through this network. Our vSIM server already show that this device already engaged with dialer device on by establishing a voice channel. So vSIM server send busy feed to the dialer device through 015 network, and device 2 got busy feedback, then it disconnect the connection. Finally, dialer device 017 network to the receiver device. Again, dialer device 2 want to communicate. In this time, dialer device 2 want a voice channel with receiver device using 015 network, but in the receiver device not activate 015 SIM card. So our vSIM server request through 017 network to the receiver device, and receiver device activate the 015 subscriber to its GSM activation unit and connect on 5 network to the vSIM server. Finally, dialer device 2 has succeeded to establish a voice channel through 015 network to the receiver device 015 subscriber identity module. Our main focus was to find out a technique to propose a proper switching between the embedded subscriber identity module. We combined eSIM and vSIM technology with few modifications, and finally we have shown a simulation demonstration. Our model is a conceptual. In future may be researched and implemented in real life, and it may fall under the scope of the future research. Thank you all.